Of course, now it's going to make me a liar. Virtual camera. This fucking light's like blinding as fuck. Look my... There we go. I can actually see now. Okay.
So you can hear us.
Just can't see us yet.
Yeah.
Media. Audio sources. Yeah, resources.
No, it's got to be display capture, something like that.
Video capture device?
Yeah. Click device. FaceTime. Is that it? Hey, there it is. And then you should be able to
drag her out.
Yeah. There you go.
And then we just gotta find
Yeah. That's good.
That's that.
Yeah, I ain't really worried about that. It's still not showing up yet.
There's a
It's not showing up on
slight delay.
That's true.
Oh, there.
There we are. Yeah.
We're a little delayed.
Alright, so I'll keep this up. So. Wow.
Gonna keep working on my phone so I could keep track of
Oh,
it too.
yeah.
That's fine. As long as we have one, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
No interference.
You know what you don't have, though? A drink.
Oh, true. Slacking.
I know.
Oh. I was like, wait, what?
Wait, how are we gonna record this so that we can post it? That's what I was gonna work on. Click start recording. I don't know. We'll do that in a minute after, because it's not quite 8 o'clock yet. So, oh, somebody's in here. I don't know who it is. It's probably me.
Hello? Okay. I stopped at that ghetto 7-Eleven to grab soda.
Did you?
I was like, fuck, I don't have anything to mix my Tito's with. If I go straight, I'm going to be fucked halfway through.
Oh, come on. It's not that bad.
Well, that moonshine we had last week.
Yeah, that was pretty good, though.
That was really good.
That was pretty good.
That was tasty.
Alright, tilt that back just a touch so you can get in here, too. You're super tall with that chair.
Back a touch.
There you go.
I see all our boxies up there.
Yeah, fuck it. Flip it over.
Eventually, we'll get a spot cleaned out where we can actually do just this.
No worries. Alright.
Need one of those like sheds.
Yeah.
Tiny sheds.
Yeah.
Fucking throw a heater in there and just fucking.
Right? Hell yeah. Why not? Yeah.
Be our pod fucking.
Right? Our pod shed, our cheese shed. Our stream shed.
Yeah.
That's what we'll call it. Alright, so we got 2 people. I think that I'm pretty much one of them. See, let's see what happens when we hit start recording. Oh, okay. So hopefully that will make an audio recording as well.
Might be able to, if not, I might be able to go in after and save it and then capture the audio after it.
Right. Alright, so I mean, it says that there's 2 people in, so I don't know if you want to start now or if you want to wait or what.
What time is it?
It's 8:01.
Oh shit. Fuck it. I don't have a hat, so we're just gonna steal one of Shy's.
Beanie time?
Yeah, I don't know where my hat went.
Yeah, mine if you want. You just...
Oh, yeah, that looks even worse than mine. I'll go out.
I don't know where you're going to put it.
Fuck it.
There's one. Hold on. Let's see what...
Oh, fuck it. That'll work.
It's a Bass Pro Shop hat.
Free Bass Pro hat.
Fuck it.
Better than nothing.
Right? Yours is probably in your truck somewhere.
Probably. I have so much crap in the back of my truck right now.
Right.
I haven't unloaded from last night yet.
No. I gotcha.
It's crammed in. Like I had pushed things to shut the door.
I can only imagine. I mean, all that stuff is... Closing up a bar can't be easy, so... Alright. So you got a few things that you got to talk about too?
Yeah, we'll do yours first, then I'm sure.
Alright. Hold on. I'm just gonna keep them in the background, so that way.
Notes. I need them.
Yeah. This is all behind the scenes, people. Alright, can you pull up the YouTube, or will it drop this?
Should be able to pull right up on it.
Mine's just a little tab, so. Alright. Oh, there we are. Okay. Moderation helps everyone feel safe to build possible ideas. Who can participate?
One might be shy, actually.
Might be. There we go.
That's delayed quite a bit.
Okay. Alright. Here we go. I'm going to steal your board.
Go for it.
I'm going to write down all my questions so you can do our intro.
Alright. I'm kind of winging some of that tonight.
Oh, really?
No, I got some stuff, though. We're Gucci.
Alright, we're Gucci?
I got some fun.
Oh, you're putting it on the pad?
Yeah.
I'm going to use your whiteboard, and I'm going to use blue, because blue's my favorite color. So, is that an eraser, or is it just a...
Oh, it's just a magnet.
Oh. That's it. That's pretty cool. I'm just going to put the headlines, because that'll jog my mind.
Actually, so it's about 8:04.
Yeah.
So, I guess we're going to get this started. So,
I can't spell.
I can't help you there. I can't either. You know
That's
that.
right. Yeah.
We talked about that the other
We
day.
did. We just talked about that too.
We shot.
Jake's terrible texter.
Alright, so welcome to our live stream pod. Crazy Tech Corey is in the house with me tonight.
Hello, everybody.
I am DJ Jake.
That's the man right there. I am Crazy Tech Corey, your craziest motherfucker.
Yeah. I get in trouble when I'm with Corey. That's why we're not allowed to go alone
No,
places.
we don't.
Only with alcohol. No, okay, it's not only with alcohol, because we do it sober too, but...
That's true. I mean, if the Super Bowl party wasn't, like, a prime example of that.
Yeah. See, it started out really good.
It did.
It ended really well, too.
It did.
I was
aside from the game, but, like,
yeah.
having fun is, you know.
We did chicken wings, as
did.
we talked in our last pod. And, I don't know why I'm calling it a pod tonight. Our last episode.
Yeah.
We did chicken wings. I brought a jar of moonshine.
It was moonshine adjacent. We're not going to call it straight moonshine. We'll just call it moonshine adjacent.
Yeah, it was yummy.
I don't know how you want to... I want to just come over, so...
Every time we dipped a new batch of wings in, we took a shot of moonshine. We ran out of moonshine before we were done cooking.
Are we okay to say that, or is Shy going to come storming in here?
No, we're
No?
golden.
Oh, okay.
I think she's over it. Maybe.
Because I know you were supposed to save her some.
Yeah, I was going to, but it just tasted too good.
It did. It was really good.
I couldn't stop drinking it.
It's hard to stop once you start, you know?
This drink I have right now actually hits the spot. I'm not going to lie.
I got some strawberry rum. It's not bad.
No?
We'll have to wait and see how it turns out, though.
So, I got something to bring up, but I want to wait because it's one of my topics.
You want to wait?
I'll wait on this one and bring it up a little later.
All right.
So, I see on this whiteboard, Corey wrote Jake's terrible text.
Well, hold up. So let's let everybody know why this one's going to sound different if you're listening to it in audio form. So if you are listening to this in audio form, we're not going to say that we don't like you. We love you guys. But it's going to sound a little different. We're hopefully going to have some interacting going on here with people joining chat because we are YouTube Live right now. So if you aren't YouTube Live with us right now, sit back, enjoy your coffee, your Sprites, your waters, Enjoy listening to the chat show that will become for the next, I don't know, what do you think, hour?
Yeah, hour or so.
Hour or so? All right.
We'll see how active it is in an hour.
Yeah. Might be even longer than that if people get pretty active.
It might be. It was pretty active for a while last time we did this.
It was.
We had quite a few people commenting.
Yeah, it is still early. I mean, it's not even 10 after 8. It says we got 2 live chatters. One's probably myself, and one is probably Shy. I know my family will be on soon. William, there's 3 now. William was working, so Ray had to go and pick him up. So,
work.
He is. He's a working man, dude. He had to work twice today.
Oh,
He got called to shovel, and then he had to go and work at Tops. Damn. So he's working double duty, man.
He's making that money now.
He is, and I feel bad for him because when we picked him up, he came home and he laid his head down and knocked right out for a few hours before he had to go back to work. So
yeah, he'll like that paycheck though.
I'm sure he will. Hey, look.
Hey. So it sucks working all them hours, but once the paycheck hits, it's like, all right, I guess it was somewhat worth it.
It is, especially without bills. William's 18. He lives at home. He doesn't have anything really to pay for yet. So, he's living the good life right now.
But, hey, I wish I remember living the good life. I was there once.
I don't. It was too long ago. Shut up. See, you can't talk shit. I'm sitting right next to you.
I know. I'll still talk shit, though. The nursing home did give me a time limit.
Oh. Yeah, I gotta be back before what? Midnight?
Yeah.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hey, girl. Yeah, as long as you're back by midnight, they didn't care. You have to be in one piece.
Oh,
so
alright. Yeah. Alright, so, whatever.
I mean, we haven't really been broken into any other pieces but one, thankfully. We've all kept our limbs and stuff so far.
Yeah. I mean,
we've done some stupid things, but we've been safe for the most part. Safe-ish.
Safe adjacent. We're going to use that term a lot now,
Yeah.
Safe adjacent.
We've been safe-ish.
Safe-ish. We'll use that.
Yeah.
So.
We do stuff and think about it after. As probably most of you do.
You're not wrong, we do. We act first and then think later, so. Yeah. Not always great, but, it is what it is.
Yeah. I think it's more fun that way.
Yeah, I mean...
Depending on... it depends, I guess.
See, I don't know if it's more fun. I just think that it's more along the lines of... Like, think about when we jumped. When we jumped off the cliff in Bermuda. Everybody who thought about it, it took them forever.
Yeah.
I don't think... Like, I just do, because when you think you tend not to do things, or you just chicken out. So, you know what? Just throw caution to the wind and jump. Okay, that might not be a good shit. Don't.
But I get.
Oh, okay. Yep.
But yeah, I struggled with that at first. 'Cause I thought about it at first, and I'm like, if I keep thinking, I'm not going to jump. So I just did it.
Yeah.
And I was okay till we got to the high one, and I thought again, and I'm like, doing it.
You just got to go for it.
We came this far, I have to do it.
Exactly. And the other thing is, like, and I'm not picking on Ray and Shy. They eventually jumped, but it took them so long because they kept overthinking. They finally did it, and it's one of those things you can sit there and say, you know, you hide them on me. It's one of those things that you can just sit there and say, hey, I did it, you know, and we have video of it.
Yep. I'm not gonna lie. I would have been so disappointed in myself if I went all the way there, chickened out, and came home knowing I didn't do it.
Right. Yeah. I mean, and that's one of those things that even the boys talked about. They still talk about it. You know, we bring it up in conversation here and there as well. So, you know, one of those things you can say, like you said, I did it, but you haven't.
Yep. I don't know. I think I would have just been mad at myself. Like,
I agree.
All that way, we planned on it for so long.
Yeah.
You only live once.
You were, honey. You were definitely overthinking. Ray just posted that she was definitely overthinking. Her and Shai both, though. But you guys still did it, and you guys were happy that you did.
You did.
But.
And you guys did it off. It wasn't even the low one. You did it off the medium one, too.
Yeah, it was probably 8 to 10 feet up.
Yeah. I still thought it was funny. The first time we jumped, we had no idea how we were getting out.
No, I know. And you did, well, so little buff beefcake over here, you swam back to what was it? It was like a 4-foot ledge. Yeah. And you were able to climb back up. But I knew my chubby ass wasn't going to get back up there. So I was bound and determined to find that little cave. Because there was a cave that you could swim to. And there were steps and everything to climb back up. So.
Now, remember, I came back up and I'm like, where's Corey?
Yeah.
And Ray's like, what do you mean, where's Corey? And I'm like, hang on, let me jump in.
and then Luke, he I came up from behind him while he was trying to change, and I'm pretty sure I scared the pee out of him because he was trying to change into a swim trunks. So.
Yep. Only took us 8.5 minutes.
8.5 minutes after everyone. Yeah, that's not bad, Shai. I mean, again.
Hey, you did it.
You did it. That's all that matters. That's right, honey. You were amazing at it.
Hell yeah.
All right. So, yeah, there's a little pep talk about if you just don't stop thinking about things too much. Just do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Just do it. Be like Nike.
Think about it afterwards.
Yeah.
Either it was a dumb decision or it was a smart decision.
Yeah, even dumb decisions are good decisions sometimes.
They are. I'm not going to lie. Done a lot of dumb things that have worked out.
That's true. That's true. I have as well. This was one of them. I mean, we're still to be determined if it's going to work out, but, you know, it's just one of those things.
Well, I don't know. Seeing the views, though, on, I was going through them the other day, and I'm like, dang, look at us.
Yeah. Yeah. Got to get you back to doing more cap cuts, you know. Stop just watching them. Start doing them.
I know. That's so distracting.
Get our TikTok popping, bro.
It's so hard because I'm like, oh, I like this one. Oh, I like this one. And I just keep going, and I'm like, oh, I haven't made any in a while.
I have like 10 saved that I was going to go back and redo, and I don't have all the pictures that you do, so I just, you know, I'm not the picture ninja.
Yeah, I was going to say, I sneak a lot of pictures, so I got quite a few.
Yeah, you think?
So if you're around me and I'm on my phone 9 times out of 10, I'm probably snapping a picture.
Yeah.
And you'll get it later on.
You've definitely taught Riley how to do that too, because he's quite the ninja at that as well.
I would never do that.
No, not at all. So since we're on the subjects of using your phone, let's get into topic number 2 that I got written down on our whiteboard here, and then you can erase it. So, who in your life is a terrible texter? And not just terrible as in, you know, like slow to respond or, you know, doesn't say, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but, you know, people that don't always just respond quickly or respond in with more than just one word, you know, like K or something like that. But Jake's a horrible speller. I swear to God, he sent me a text the other day that I think should have been on a cave in a pyramid somewhere. It looked like hieroglyphics, not even gonna lie.
Yeah. See, a lot of times, like, I don't look. I just hold my phone and I'm looking somewhere else and kind of hit send, and when they type back and they're like, what? And I'm like, what do you mean what? And I look and I'm like, oh, okay, hang on.
See, I have some sort of intuition with you. Sometimes I can understand exactly what you're trying to say, but at the same time, it's like, okay, I get it. I get some of it. But that one you said, it was literally like, oh, Y3RYQXTR748. I'm like, I don't know what this is. And there was an equal sign in there too, I think, and a dash and a hyphen. I'm like, bro, I don't know. I don't know where to go with this one.
Yeah, see what had happened.
What happened was,
I just didn't look at it. I just sent it.
just send it. Oh, no, not good. No.
No, I'm horrible with it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I know I am. But I'm not one of those people that are like, I'm gonna try to fix this. I'm gonna screw it. If I have to retype it, maybe it'll make sense the second time.
Yeah. I mean, it did eventually. We obviously got the point, but still. Dude.
Yeah. Just gotta look at it a little bit.
Look at it. Still only at 3 viewers. I know I'm one of them, but, Shy and Ray, at least our women love us.
Right.
So
that's all that matters.
Do you guys want some stickers?
You can send us an email at the Thedjandmechanic.
You can.
At hotmail.com.
See, it's a sticker. It's a good sticker, too.
It sticks to things.
Yeah. Amy got one, too. Riley. Thanks, Munchkin.
See, so how this works, you send us an email, we deliver it to you, or send it to you.
I'm about to say, don't say deliver. We got some, yeah.
We send it to you, and you, say fruitcake. There it is.
Yeah.
That's the word you have to tell.
Amy got one on Super Bowl for it.
She did. And you peel the back off and you stick it somewhere that a lot of people are going to see.
Yeah.
Like I noticed the one in the mall that you guys did.
Yeah, we gave it to the guy at the toy store. Yeah.
Right in his window.
Yeah. They're waterproof too. Thank you, Shy.
Ooh, why the winky faces though?
Whoa, she's in the other room, man. I mean, I could take over, but wait, no, this is your bedroom. No. No.
Yeah, that's right. We're in my bedroom together, so don't worry, Shy. We got this.
Wait, what? Oh shit. That does look like a nice comfy bed. Ooh, is that a Tempur-Pedic?
It's only a few months old.
No. Okay. All right. So, vodcast over. Let's put some lumps in this thing. Yeah. No.
Let's turn the lights down. Hang on.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, boy.
So, what do you got, Jiggy? You got a few things you wanted to talk about.
So, those of you that don't know, I started a new weekly gig at a bar that's local.
Somewhat-ish.
It's not too far. It's like 20 minutes from here. 25-ish. Depends how fast you drive. So, I got from there, we left there at 1:05 this morning.
Yeah.
We were home by 1:22.
Damn. Well, yeah, but that's at 1 o'clock. So
yeah, so
there's nobody on the road. Yeah.
Skinny Atlas was completely dead.
Oh, yeah.
The only car I seen in Skinny Atlas was the cop.
Right. And then he followed you all the way out of the city limits.
He did.
Yep. Make sure you weren't swerving.
Yep. But, yeah, it was fun. We, had a slight issue that I took care of quick and, got to order a couple new cords, but I had backups with me, so that helped out.
That's all that matters.
We did karaoke. We had quite a few singers there.
Ooh.
When I walked into the bar, I've never been there before. I walked in, and this place was wall to wall of people.
Oh, shiz.
Like, we had just squeezed through from the door all the way over to where we had to be.
Yeah.
I asked her, I'm like, please tell me you have a back door or something I can come in through.
Right.
That's going to be a pain to carry through all these people.
Yeah.
But, I got a free high moon out of it.
Ooh.
There's a group of guys sitting at 2 tables where we had to be.
Yeah.
So the bartender asked them to move and they left a couple high moons. And I was like, I'll keep them. I'll come back for them.
Right.
Nope, they left. So I was like, all right, fair game. So, yeah, got some of that.
Yep.
That kid from the gym, Billy, I think his name is.
Yeah, I think it sounds familiar, yeah.
He is really down to earth.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
yeah.
at the gym, I'm like, oh, okay, he's cool.
Yeah.
Like, he sticks to himself. No, when he's at the bar, it's fair game.
Oh, yeah.
He'll talk to anyone.
Oh, yeah.
He was up there singing. He was having a good old time.
Nice. He seems like a good kid. I mean, I talked to him a few times at the gym. But
Well, I like him. He's cool.
Hey, Bobby. How you doing, bud?
Hey.
We talked about you earlier. You probably missed it.
We did. Over there working away.
Slaving away for the man.
Yeah. But yeah, it was a good time. We started a few minutes late. Went to 1, and they ended up closing down at 1 because once I was done, it pretty much closed the bar.
Oh, yeah.
But it was a good turnout.
Nice.
We had fun. We had a riot watching this one guy dance.
I saw this the Snapchat of him, right?
He was just, yeah.
He was busting a move, man.
He didn't care who was watching, who was there. He was grinding on anybody and everybody.
I mean, hey, more power to him.
He came up and he's like, I hope no one gets mad, but I'm living life. And I'm like, hey, you live that life.
You do you, boo-boo.
I'm not going to be out there, but you do it.
I'm not going to live your life with you, but okay.
Yep.
You got this, homeboy.
Facts. So that was fun. I'm looking forward to going back to there next week.
Yeah. Sounds like it's a good time.
It is not that big of a building, so if I do my fill the bar event,
yeah,
it's definitely going to fill the bar.
So, like I was telling you, because we went out for Tai Tai's birthday, and we'll get to that after as well, but I went there a long time ago, and it wasn't a big bar at all, and they had like half of it shut down. And from the looks of the pictures that you sent, like right after the bar where those pillars were, they had that part shut down from like where you were to those pillars. They had that shut down for something, and I thought that they were gonna like extend it outward and make it bigger.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like they did.
No.
So
they which is really weird because where I was, like say I was here, I can actually show you guys. So I was like here.
Yeah.
And the bar actually goes up, and then it goes over. So there's a ton of people over
okay.
Other area.
Yeah.
But right main stage where people were singing, it wasn't too bad until they all came up to sing.
Yeah.
And it got pretty crowded, but I'm used to crowdedness.
Yeah. Should be. Everybody crowds the DJ table.
Yeah. So, yeah, that was fun. I will be doing a fill the bar at some point.
Some point. Well, you're going to have to do it before camp opens.
Yeah, I only DJ till spring there. Then camp starts.
I don't know.
So, I got some planning, but we'll get it figured out. I'll let you know on one of our episodes, so if y'all want to see the Thedjandmechanic.
Well, wait a minute. Whoa. No. This is your gig, man. This is your gig.
But this sexy man next to me is usually always at my events. So
you got to support.
You can come out and see the sexy man with us.
Yeah, or you can come out and sing for DJ Jake, Let off your bronze baritones. Let him out. Let him sing.
But don't expect me to sing, because that ain't happening.
Nah, we'll get enough booze in and you'll sing something.
Yeah, I might.
I'll sing one song and one song only, and I'm not saying what it is. Yeah, I'm just going to keep everybody guessing. I don't think you know. I don't think you're ready.
I don't think I do.
I don't think you do.
I'm going to have to investigate this a little bit here.
Is that all you wrote? It's just your first night of karaoke?
Yeah, then I was like, I got the rest of my head. I got tired of writing.
Gotcha.
So, this kind of goes into the next one that I see on the list that you have.
Which one?
Overplayed songs.
Oh, bro. So I wrote that down because a lot more recently.
Oh, Ray's gonna help me. She knows what it is.
She does. So when this song first came out, I thought it was okay. It's Doja Cat. It's the newest song that she has out, and it's a "Show You Off" or "I Want to Show You Off," something like that.
Yep.
The song, I didn't mind it. I thought that it had a good beat line. It was a song that you could bob to, but they play it so much now. I swear, I hear it every 20 minutes on the radio. I swear.
See, I like listening to the radio to keep up on newer stuff.
Right.
But they just overplay everything so much.
It's horrible, man.
Like, literally, within an hour, you probably hear the same song 3 times.
Oh, yeah.
Like, I hate the radio because of that.
Yeah, I mean, I love listening to the radio, but, I mean, it's gotten so bad for certain things that, I listen to more Pandora and Spotify than I do anything else now.
Yeah.
Because I just can't stomach listening, to the radio anymore. It just...
So, the only radio time... Okay, so the only time I listen to the radio, there we go.
Yeah.
Is on the way to work, and it's Elvis Duran in the morning show.
Oh, I listen to them too.
And I'll listen to their show, then once that's over, I'm like, alright, I'm done. Back to Pandora.
Yeah, I listen to them for, the half an hour drive that I got? Something like that? Half hour, 35 minutes?
Yep.
And even then, I got to hear that damn song at least 1 or 2 times while I'm driving into work.
Yeah.
I was always curious about that, because there are certain songs that just get, supremely overplayed like that.
Yeah.
And I was always curious why, and it always seems to be around the same times of year. So I don't know if it's a lull in the music industry, or if it's just that there's just nothing that those particular stations can come up with.
See, I don't know. You don't think there would be a lull? But, I mean, there always is somewhere, but I just feel like a lot of them are a lot of the radio DJs just come to work, hit play, and just go.
Well, I know certain stations, like 107.9 in our area, is top 40.
Yeah.
So if it's not a top 40 hit, they don't play it.
Nope.
So.
Even with a lot of them will be like, oh, call for a request. You're not going to hear your song.
It's got to be a song in the top 40, though.
Yeah. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to hear it.
No. I mean, you might if it's on replay for them.
Yeah.
And now you can actually go in. I've done it before. You can go in and you can look up on the Hot 107.9 website, and you can look and see when your song's going to play. And they have just a giant rotation of it.
Okay.
So it's not like it used to be, where when you called in, these guys would just, pop the CD in or, tape, whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And play it from that. Now it's just all in the computer.
Yeah.
So they, point the mouse and click.
Wow. It really makes me feel old. Pop the CD in.
Well, I don't know. We can talk.
Probably goes back to your day where they're popping the...
Don't even... No. I was not around for 8-tracks. I know what they are, but I did not listen to them. I mean, I listened to them, but that was because my grandfather had an 8-track in his truck. And I think it was John Denver. I don't know.
So I got to give the DJs props back then, because that was a lot of work to have to go through all that.
Oh, yeah.
Now you just type in whatever you want to pull up, and it's there in seconds.
Well, and most of the radio producers there, they already have the lineup set.
Yeah.
So you can't deviate from it.
Yep.
So, but that's also why they syndicate so many shows, and they play. Like if you're across the country, Elvis Duran in the morning show is on at least 1 to 2 stations in every area.
Yep.
I didn't realize it, but out in Syracuse, he's not only on 107.9, but he's on 102.5 in the morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So they play different music, but he's on both radio stations.
Huh?
I didn't realize it either. But I think that's part of the iHeart umbrella. So if they're under iHeart umbrella or iHeart Radio's umbrella, that's almost what you got to listen to.
Right. I know they do a lot in the bigger cities, like Miami and Philadelphia stuff. But I never actually thought Syracuse they'd have more than one. But it makes sense.
Yeah, and a lot of radio stations, like I know you looked into it because you were interested in maybe doing your own radio station, but
It's crazy.
well, and now the price of everything has gone so high. Like even at work, they got rid of their radios, their two-way radios, because the frequency, the amount that it costs to own the frequency, it just skyrocketed. They said within like the last 5 to 10 years.
Yeah. See, that's the downfall. Like, I was all for it. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna mix it up so it's not the same thing over and over. And I looked into it, and I'm like, yeah, never mind. I'll stick to just DJing.
Yeah. Bro, I was in with you, man. I mean, we could have done 12-hour shifts, me and you switching. I would have helped you out as much as I could. But, yeah, and you can almost make more money now if you run, like, a Spotify radio channel.
Yeah. Just make a playlist, and
Yeah.
someone can look it up.
Yeah.
But, the best part? We're all over the internet right now with different music things. We're not doing music, but
No.
hey,
You should set up a little like a little Spotify playlist and link it to the podcast.
yeah, I know we've talked about it before. I haven't looked into it, but we talked about it before.
Yeah.
It wouldn't be too bad.
No. So what the hell? Where is everybody? I thought we told everybody 8:00. It's after 8:30 now.
I know, slackers.
What the hell's going on? Nobody wants to talk to us now?
It's because they can see our beautiful selves. They don't want us to show them up.
Nah, they just don't want to see our ugly mugs. That's what it is.
Yeah, probably.
So.
They're probably like, fuck, I have to listen to you. Now I have to see you too?
Well, you don't have to, obviously. You can listen to this just like most of you are right now.
Yeah, just set us down on your couch and do whatever.
Yeah. Or at the gym.
At the gym, yeah.
My wife listens to us at the gym. It's always funny because every once in a while I'll glance over at her and I'll see her like do a little giggle. And I'm like, oh crap, what part's she giggling about? I'll ask her about it later. I'm like, what were you giggling about? What did I say that was so funny? And she'll remind me. I'll be like, oh, we talked about that? Oh, I don't know. Yes, Bob, I know you're there. Thank you.
Yeah. We got our main core in here.
Right, we got fam. Oh, I don't know if that's making a lot of noise either. I'm like rubbing my cup on the... Uh-oh. Sorry.
Hello?
Hello?
So, oh, man.
Oh, boy. We're getting yelled at.
Yep. I don't want to go. Don't make me. So, yeah, we definitely got some fun things coming up this summer. So make sure you stay tuned, because we're going to come up with some wild stuff.
We do?
Corey don't
I mean, we do. We do.
We got the Glen.
Oh,
We'll
God.
definitely have an episode about that, at least.
Yeah, that might be even two, honestly.
Yeah. Some drunken stories, I'm sure.
I don't know how... Well, yeah, probably drunken stories, yeah.
I gotta remember to bring my extra Tito's.
You do. Uncle Pi will have your ass.
Oh, yeah. He's gonna make... If I show up without extra, he's gonna be like, no, you need to go back to the store. Get some more.
Luckily, there is a liquor store right at the bottom of the hill. So if we run out,
then.
they'll sell it to us all weekend.
I don't know how we're gonna get there, but we're going.
Oh, no, we can go every morning. We'll be sober enough by 10 o'clock.
Maybe.
Or we'll start drinking by 10 o'clock.
We might be already started.
Oh, there are people that, you know what? The Glen is so cool at that weekend that there are so many people that come and go. We could ask Tom, we could ask Roy, we could ask either one of the Daves. Anybody would go and get it for us.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure we could literally just go up to almost any random person and be like, hey, can you grab this?
Maybe.
Everyone's so friendly there.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we're all there for a common interest, and it's racing, you know?
Yep. Maybe a little drinking, but racing.
Okay, I want to be honest. I don't even care about the big race. I just go there for the party. Like, watching the cars is fun. Like, you know, Jake asked, I don't know if we mentioned this, but you asked me about how fast I thought the cars were coming up the back stretch there. And I'm like, I don't know, but you see them, they're literally like a blur. It's like,
yeah.
There's a car. It's going way too fast.
And it's funny because I like how you guys do it too. Because we try, like, we're in so many different spots to watch parts of it.
Yeah.
So they're at different speeds and stuff. So it's cool to watch like how they go around this area compared to this area over here, or this area over there.
Oh yeah.
Like before we before we left, we went on that backstretch there, and they were hauling ass.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right out of the S's right before the bus stop. And I don't know, man. When you watch, like, when you see it from the bus stop, like on the infield, doesn't look like they're going that fast. Like
Yeah.
it does, but it looks like it's manageable speed.
Yeah.
When we're on the other side, they're freaking flying.
Yeah,
So
it's insane.
it's crazy.
I would love just to ride in one.
I would.
Just the experience, I think, would be cool.
So they do rides like that. You can actually go up there and drive the Glen.
I heard about that.
Now, you're not supposed to go over like 70, but they say, if you get towards the back, there's no trail car. So if you get towards the back, they'll let you, like, it is what it is. But if you crash, you understand that you have to pay for the stuff that you break on the track,
Yeah.
and you have to pay for your own vehicle.
So that 2 weeks ago now, I did those fancy rims, the gold rims.
Oh, yeah.
They go on a new Corvette, and the guy brings it up to the Glen every year and runs it around.
So there is a class up there. Dad goes to it. It's the SCCAs. So you can go up there and drive. It has to be certified for that track. So every track has different certifications. I don't know if... I know that my wife and probably one of my kids will understand this, but... So when you go to tracks, like if you go to a drag race, quarter-mile tracks, they normally have a time frame where if your car runs like sub a 10-second, it has to have a certain stage cage inside of it because
Right.
they figure that with the G-force, and then if you crash, the cage has to be protecting you point A, B, C, D, E, like all these different points. So when you go to a track, though, depending on the size of it goes by horsepower, so depending by the size of your engine and the type of car you have, that will determine what kind of cage you need.
Okay.
So there are certain cars that already have it pre-built from the factory. So they're basically factory-made race cars. Like a Corvette probably has it already in it. So he can just go up there and run in an SEC class.
Yeah.
So.
See, I think one of many of my favorite things we did at the Glen last year is walk through the pits.
Oh, God, that's so much fun.
That was awesome to see that.
This year I just don't think we drink too much and go and fuck with the tire guys. So, that was... They didn't yell at us. They just kind of looked at us like we were idiots, which we were. But,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Listen, you get there, you have a drink or two or 4 or 7, and then you decide to go walk it. Probably not the smartest thing that we've done.
What you're saying is to finish a bottle and then go.
I'm not saying that because I don't know. Because if we touch some of these $1 million cars, they're probably going to kick us out, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to go that far. I can't afford to probably even buy a bolt for that damn thing.
Oh, God, yeah. I might be able to buy a lug nut. I don't know. They got... Some of those cars are like $5 million cars, some of those prototypes. Like, I can't even imagine how much money they have to put into those.
I've been kind of watching, like, I've been keeping track, but me and Aaron been kind of watching at work, like, the leaders and stuff for different races of them, the prototypes.
Yeah.
But we definitely, I can't afford any of them.
No.
Like, I'll keep my distance.
Yeah.
It's cool to look. I'm not going to touch.
It is. Yeah. And it's interesting to talk to some of the mechanics there because they're actually pretty cool.
They are.
Yeah.
And it's funny, like, when they come in, like, they don't come in hot, but they come in and they're coming in because you can hear them.
Oh, yeah.
And they'll rev that engine right up so they know, like, they're there.
Oh, yeah. Well, they don't have horns or anything, so they basically gotta let people know, get the hell out the way.
And, like, once they start getting close, I notice they shut it off and they just coast the rest of the
Oh,
way.
yeah. Well, they got those carts and stuff that they can just pull them with too. So
Yeah.
it ain't like it's that big of a deal.
No.
But yeah. All right. So enough.
Yeah.
Enough about this.
What's that boring?
What's
about,
happening? Well, I mean, if you guys want information about the races up at the Glen, you can email us at the Thedjandmechanic@hotmail.com.
Yeah.
Or go to theglen.com, and it is the Saline 6 Hours at the Glen. And it is... What day is it? It's June 20th through the 24th.
Yeah.
Because it starts Thursday and it goes all the way until Sunday. So.
Well, yeah. So definitely send us an email. Either way.
Yeah.
Get those stickers, people.
Get your stickers. I want to see stickers. I'll tell you what. For everybody who has a sticker that we see at the Glen, I will give them a free rum and coke. Or I'll give them a free shot of whatever we have available.
We'll bring a bottle.
I'll bring a bottle.
For that.
We should bring like 2 bottles of 3. We should bring a lot of pucker up there.
We're just going to have to buy a case.
I'm down. I'm down. We should bring all sorts of... Oh, we should make... Okay. All right. We got to talk afterwards.
Well, I just got... Yeah. We got to talk.
We got to talk.
So, anyways, if you're up there and you hear us, find us.
Yeah, we're on Cayuga Ave. I don't know what site number, but it's Cayuga Ave. There's there's a lot of campers, so I can't say. You'll see 4 campers in a row, but there's nothing but campers.
Yeah.
We got to get a big banner made that just says the Thedjandmechanic podcast here.
Yeah, there we go.
Maybe we should. No, we won't do that.
Yeah, we won't go that far. But hey.
Maybe we will. I don't know.
That kind of sounds like it'd be a fun weekend.
Let's call up Staples.
Yeah.
We should set up a booth. Have everybody who walks by, we can throw them on the pod.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
I wonder how many racers we could get on.
Probably.
Interview.
Actually, never mind. Let's move on from this. God damn it. We're going to be on this subject all night. Okay. All right. So look up on the big whiteboard. What's the top one?
New Year's resolution.
Yes. How many out there have a New Year's resolution that you have already given up on?
I don't even think I had one this year.
No?
Well, I mean, okay, I did. But it hasn't gotten that far yet. So
No.
we're working on it.
What was your New Year's resolution?
Getting our own place.
Okay.
And, buying a house. But right now the market ain't too well. So
No.
we'll see by the end of the year how it goes.
There you go.
And then just expanding the DJ business, which I'm in the process of.
You've already done part of it. I mean, you got another gig, which is, aside from your summer gig at camp.
I have. I got more equipment.
There you go. Oh, yeah, you got that cool mixer. How'd that work out for you?
It worked good. It worked great. But I have to download another program for it because Virtual DJ is compatible to an extent.
Oh, gotcha.
I'm limited what I can do through Virtual DJ with it. So I have to I have to download their version of a DJ program for it.
Gotcha.
Which is not a big deal.
No.
I wouldn't mind upgrading from Virtual DJ. I've had it forever.
Riley's New Year resolution is being funnier. I don't know how much funnier you can get.
Right?
I mean, you're already pretty funny looking, but...
Oh,
I love you, Munchkin. Actually, he's probably the best looking guy that we got in the house.
Oh, shit. Corey's going home to a war.
It's alright. I'll wrestle them both.
Will might be sleeping by the time you get home.
I'd be surprised. Honestly, I'd be surprised if he's not sleeping right now. I've stuck to mine putting the dishes... I do that instead of just say, "My love, you have been doing an amazing job at that as well." I didn't really have a New Year's resolution this year, so I think mine was just to continue. So we started the gym together, and you got really sick, and then I feel like you just kind of had a hard time getting back into it.
Definitely.
But I think that mine was just, I love you, Bob. I was just kidding. I feel like mine was just to stay par for the course and to, just keep going. And
you and Ray been killing it.
We have. I mean, it's funny because, the number on the scale doesn't show, but my pants do.
Yeah.
Because, my pants are falling down at work consistently, and I got to use zip ties to hold them up because I don't like belts. So,
Yeah, we, speaking of the gym, kind of off top. Well, not really.
Not really. It's part of New Year's resolutions.
The guy at work, one of the guys at work, mentioned, asked me if we're doing the...
A-Rod?
Nope, Kyle.
Oh.
Asked if he... Wow, no, I'm like, asked if we were going to do The Biggest Loser again this year.
Oh.
And I'm like, probably not, only because the last time we did it, we didn't really have enough people per se to join. Like, we had a few people, but it wasn't like a huge hit. So
the first one was, though.
It was. A lot of people joined that one.
I think that you did them too close, though.
Yeah, and I think it needs to be longer instead of such a short
Sorry, guys.
period. But I don't know. I told him I'm not sure. We'll see.
Yeah.
But that definitely helped a lot of people, I think.
Yeah.
Because they got me into the gym for the time I was there.
Huh?
Until sickness and...
Well, and that's what I said. I feel like that was your biggest downfall. I don't even want to say downfall, but that was the biggest hindrance you had was once you got sick, you had a hard time getting back into it because after you got sick again, and then it was summertime and you were busy all the time.
Yeah.
So...
And then,
And then you went a few times here and there, but that was about it.
Yeah.
I think it was after July, you were done. Which is fine,
That's the downfall of the summer for me, is it's so busy.
It is.
Trying to do life and...
Yeah.
It sucks. But that's part of life. You got to push through to make stuff happen you want to do.
Yeah. It's interesting though because so the reason that this got brought up, that I brought this up, was we were me and Ray consistently go to the gym, and it's funny because you always hear people, the New Year'sers, you always hear about them. So we go to Planet Fitness, and she's got that. So Planet Fitness has on their app, it has a little scale. It tells you how busy the gym is. So before it used to top out at a 3 bars. And it was oh, okay, and you walk in and, there's still quite a few people there, but, nothing crazy.
Yeah.
So ever since the, New Year's, it's been a 4 or a 5 bar, and you go in and there's just people everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's almost like a fight to get on a machine, and then I got really pissed off, and Ray can attest to this. I got really pissed off the other day. It's let's just leave. And she's well, no, we're not done yet. I'm no, I'm done, because... the 2 machines that I need to use are right there, and people have just been rushing to get onto them as soon as somebody leaves. It's okay. I'm I'm done. I'm not fighting this. I'm not doing this.
Yeah, it makes it hard.
Yeah. Oh, Williams is starting to go to the gym, but I'll talk to you when I get home about this. If you're still awake, if not, we'll talk tomorrow. Riley's got a question. Who's your guys' favorite type of Pokemon? Wait, type or actual Pokemon? Wait, what are you fighting about, bud? I don't know what he's talking. Okay. All right. So, but yeah.
So, we got a new deck for camp.
Oh.
A pre-built deck. All we have to do is get cinder blocks, or the blocks for the posts, and level it, put it all up.
There you go.
So, saves a lot of money, a lot of time.
Mm-hmm.
We just got to do it. Once we get there, it's probably going to take 2 trips to get it all there, because it's a big deck. But...
oh, my sister's in the house. What's up, sister?
oh, shit.
Oh, so okay. So William's response was his favorite type of Pokemon is the fighting type. Okay, Riley, you know the answer to this. My favorite Pokemon is Squirtle, and that just stems from back in the beginning. Yeah, you had that.
See, I can't really say much because I don't really know. Like, I know Pikachu. That's about all I know. I'm not, like... I used to be big into Pokemon back in the day.
Yeah.
But then I got out of it, and I don't really know anyone anymore.
I have brought children. Sorry. Yeah. I don't know. Pokemon is just one of those. It's one of those things that it took over the world for the longest time. Because the show did. Well, first it was the cards, then it was the show, and then the movies, and now it was Pokemon Go, and then they still have all the games, and all the games still, take over whenever they release things.
See, that's where I started, was the cards.
Yeah.
I used to have tons of cards, and me and my cousin used to go back and forth and do battles and stuff, and then we kind of fell apart, and I was like, I'm over Pokemon.
Yeah.
I didn't have really anyone at the time to do anything
battle with or whatever.
I'm like, that's boring now.
Yeah. It was fun. It was one of those things. Sorry. It was one of those things that we saw as a fad originally, but it just held on for so long, and then the games came out, and now it's everything. Williams' Charizard, yeah, that's an OP, bub. But it's kind of crazy.
It is. It's crazy to think about. Like, now I'm thinking back to the day, the original PlayStation.
Oh God.
Nintendo.
Yeah. Man. So there you go. What were you back in the day? Were you a Nintendo or were you a Sony kid?
I was a Sony kid.
Oh yeah, okay.
I was. I loved the PS1. I'm not gonna lie.
Miss the 3 a.m. walks just to find that. I don't think I ever walked around at 3 a.m. to find the Pokemon though. Me and the boys used to pack ourselves in the car to go and get to go and do Pokemon raids. Yeah, that was always fun. Yeah, raid. We all used to actually raid at it for a while too. She's right. That was always fun.
See, back in the day, I'm not gonna go there. Never mind.
No.
I was gonna say, back in the day, they didn't really have a technology for Pokemon Go. You basically had cards, and that was it.
Well, Pokemon Go was just, as soon as smartphones became a thing, they immediately jumped on it.
Yeah.
As soon as it was one of those things that they could do without charging people $1 million. Yeah. I mean, they're a $1 billion organization because of these things, but
oh yeah.
Because the game is free, but you have in-game app purchases and stuff like that, so they can make a crap ton of money, and they do. But
yeah. And I used to be not as big into Yu-Gi-Oh, but I used to do Yu-Gi-Oh a little bit too.
I can never understand you guys. So, as far as card games go, I played Magic the Gathering for a while.
Oh, okay.
Those were easy to follow, though. I mean, not completely, but you could gather information and still play without being a master at it.
Right.
But Yu-Gi-Oh, it was if you had 3 cards, you could put them together to create something. And it was but there was no card for it. You just had to use your imagination for it.
Yeah.
I just remember the show after that came out. They're I summon this and match with this and this. It makes blue eyes white dragon. It's where? There's no card for that. Is there?
No.
And it's well, there is, but you have to have the card, and you have to have these 3, and you have to have these 3 to summon this. And it's so you got to keep this card in your hand until you get. That's just kind of crazy to me.
Yeah.
So,
William wanted to know what is everyone's favorite board game.
Oh.
I think my OG board game would be Monopoly, the original.
Yeah, I feel like Monopoly's going to be a big hitter. Board game.
I agree with Ray though. It's way too long.
It is. It can be.
I also like Yahtzee too, though. I don't know why Yahtzee. I get really competitive with Yahtzee.
Well, hold on, because Yahtzee isn't technically a board game.
True. Good point.
It's a dice game.
True. I get very competitive with that one though. I do Monopoly too. Shio can attest to that.
Yeah.
We went at it Around Christmas time.
I know. I remember she said that you came home mad about it too.
Yeah, she's like, I let you win. I'm like, you didn't let me win. I won.
See, I feel like Monopoly can break up relationships. Like, legitimately. I'm not just saying it because you two fought, but, like, legitimately.
No, you really can, though.
Board game. I think I have to go with Ray. It's either Clue or Life.
I don't think I've ever actually played Clue.
Really?
I've seen it, but I don't think I've ever actually played it.
There was a board game that I used to like to play, and my sister can, can attest.
Hello?
Hello? Can give a little insight to this. It was a game called Risk.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it took forever.
Yep.
Uno is a great one, too. Brett says Trouble. That's a fun game, too.
Oh, yeah.
Do you remember? Oh, okay. This is going to date me. Miranda might know this. Do you remember the theme song for Trouble?
I don't know.
Man. That might be it, too. It sounded like a tricorder. Like, what the fuck?
That's our crazy parrot.
Let's see. Bubba does love Monopoly. Yeah, I remember. He was always like... Maddie says Life. Life is fun. Risk is way longer than Monopoly. Yeah, it can be, yeah. So we had a... It was like a 3-week game, I swear, of Risk. Back in the day, my dad had a roommate, and he was just a really... I don't want to say weird, because he ended up being crazy. Anyways, he was just a different guy. And his whole mindset was, you don't just, like, you finish a game when the game is over. It's not finished when you decide to. It's over when it's over.
Yeah.
So we were kids, 13, 12, 13, something like that. And we started this game called Risk. And I ended up losing. And I was like, all right, I'm leaving. And they were like, no. He said, no, you got to sit until the game's over. And I'm like, are you kidding me? And my dad looks at me. He's like, his house has rules. So we played for like 3 hours that night. And for like an hour and a half of it, I'm sitting here like this, like...
See, that's...
Because I was gone.
That's one thing, too, is... Everywhere, like, we could play a game here, then go to your house and play, and it could be house rules different.
Oh, absolutely.
Everyone has different ones, like beer pong. Every time I play beer pong, I'm like, all right, what are the house rules before we start?
Right, yeah. But I feel like beer pong is one of those games that it is, like, you give yourself a little bit of home field advantage for that.
Yeah.
But board games have set rules.
Yeah.
But, like, with Monopoly... what do you guys do with free parking?
Free parking, whatever.
Do they give, like, do you take the income tax money and the water, the waterworks, and put that money in the middle?
We do all the tax,
yeah.
Tax and waterworks goes in the middle.
Yep.
And then we do get out of jail goes in the middle. Or if you pay to get out of jail.
It goes in the middle too?
That goes in the middle.
Do you know that the actual board game, there is free parking is just a blank space?
Really?
The actual game, it says that is not, it's not part of the rules.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever actually read it.
We did because we were curious about it one day. Because Ray thought that it was like 100. And I was like, no, it's only like 50. She's like, no, it's definitely like 100. It's almost like Go. It's half of Go because it's halfway around the board. And I said, I understand your logic behind that, but I'm like, we always played where it was 50.
Yeah.
And she was like, no, it's definitely... So we pulled out the rules, and it's, like reading the Bible, because it's 9 million pages long. But it says that free parking is just a free space. That's it. I don't want to play Jumanji, bud.
What's that?
Jumanji. I don't want to play that. I don't want freaking things coming out of a board.
I thought Ray said something different. I had to get closer to that.
Oh, what did Ray say? Quelf. Oh.
I thought it said something different.
Yeah. I have not played that game. But I have heard that that game was fun. So
see, I think it's fun when we go. So, all right, story time, real quick.
Let's hear it.
So that year in OBX, one of the years, because there's so many, I don't remember where it was because I
Well,
forget.
I'll tell you when the story comes out because I remember most of them.
We had Amy's parents with us. We were
Okay.
playing games, and her
That's
mom
down to 4.
her mom surprised us all with the answers that she was coming up with. I think it was Cards Against Humanity or something we were playing. But some of the stuff she was saying, we were all in awe.
I don't know, man. It could have been any year. It could have been this past year
It
too.
could have been.
Because when we were out on the beach playing Truth or Dare, which again was not, it wasn't because of that reason, but she had some solid things to say. Kerala the first year, okay.
Yeah, we let alcohol get our Truth or Dare. I'm not even gonna say that because I wasn't even.
It wasn't even that. It
drunk
was.
that night.
I was trying to get more people to say truth just so that you can learn more about people because we don't know. We don't know Luke and Alexis like you guys do, so we were trying to learn them a little more. And then
Yeah.
Tai trying to get her involved with everybody as well. You know, it was nothing about trying to be, the dirty people. It was just,
And we didn't do anything. We didn't do anything.
I mean, we went and ran in the ocean naked, but it's
True.
pitch black there,
Yeah, it
so you
was.
can't see nothing.
That was hilarious though, because you were coming out and that fisherman was coming down with that big spotlight.
Oh yeah, it took a while to get all that sand out of places that I've never hand sand.
Yeah,
But yeah,
that was a fun night. That definitely was a goal that I wanted to do for the longest time. Is just do a campfire on the beach.
dude, that was awesome.
That was so worth it.
I agree. I
experienced it once. I was happy.
I would do it again, but I don't. They don't allow that in
No.
Duck. Well, they do, but we're not in season. So basically, when they let you do it is over the winter time. So
Makes sense.
but yeah, no, we're not talking about that dumb game, honey. Sorry.
Well, that
I
game-
swear, I think that Shy ruined that game for everyone. I'm gonna blame it on her.
That was the most awkward dinner I have ever had.
Oh God! Hi, I'm Tom.
I've had a lot of awkward dinners, but that tops them all.
Big time.
I'd rather go meet somebody I don't know and sit there and eat dinner with them.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrible.
Yeah, it was terrible.
It was hilarious afterwards, but
It was, but at the same time, it just wasn't. It wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth the fun / not fun that we had. So, I was hoping that would show us who it was. Oh, I don't know what I did.
Oh,
Does it show us who's?
I wish it showed who.
I do too. I don't know what I did. I'm gonna stop messing with it now. Anyways,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to hit any buttons, but we're so little.
well, maybe. There we go.
Oh shit!
Back up. We got it. I'm not as
So-
thumb as I think you are.
So,
Jay can't. Oh wow, Riley.
listen, that was one time.
One time. He's never gonna let you live that down.
No, that's all right.
Yeah.
So, oh man, camp. That's coming up quick.
It is, dude.
My boss wants us to pull the camper out, bring it to work, so I can wash it and wax it. And I'm like,
Why does he want you to wash and wax your camper?
just so I have something to do.
Oh, okay. I mean, shit, dude. Might as well.
Do it on the clock.
But yeah, if he's gonna pay you to wash and wax your own.
Yeah.
Sorry, my brain just stopped. Restart.
Well, I was like, that's a lot of work to have to pull it out, bring it out here, wash it. Why? It took us a week to buff and wax his.
Yeah, I mean, but it's a week
But
worth of
his-
work,
It was.
and
But
it's
his
for your
was-
benefit.
It is. His was horrible though.
Yeah.
His was sun faded pretty bad.
Oh,
Ours is just filthy from sitting there. It needs to be washed, which I can just do there, but
I don't know. It might be worth it.
yeah.
And if he's gonna allow you to do it, I
and
mean,
he's got an actual steam genny instead of just generator, so I can crank the heat up on it.
there you
That
go.
might help get some stuff off too.
Yeah. Huh.
I don't know. I was like, we'll see.
I think you should. I mean, it's
I mean, we haven't registered it yet this year.
Nobody's going to pull you over. I mean, you're obviously, well...
It's right by the barracks, so that's what makes me nervous.
Nobody's going to care. Those troopers don't even pay attention in Elbridge.
But the one kid at work was like, "Oh, Dan's camper's not inspected." And I'm like, "Okay." I said, "I don't inspect mine ever."
No, they don't put inspection stickers on them.
No, they just give you the paper. And I'm like,
they give you the sticker. Although I don't know how that works now with the new stickers.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because I don't think that... I don't know.
But yeah, I was like, dude, I've never inspected any of my trailers. Like,
90% of people don't.
He goes, "What if you get pulled over? Play dumb." I was like, "Oh, I didn't know."
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
My father did the exact same thing. He went with his old camper. I don't know if you ever saw his old camper, the Antiqua. It was one of those hybrid ones with the pop-out ends. I don't know if you ever saw it. I don't remember. But he went the entire life of that camper with never having it inspected.
Yeah.
He asked me once, he was like, "Am I supposed to get that inspected?" I said, "Yeah, it's just a trailer inspection. You know, you check the tires, the tongue, the lights, you know." He's like, "Well, I check all that stuff before I bring it out." I said, "Yeah, I know." He's like, "So I still need to get it inspected?" I was like, "Yes." I said, "Yes." I said, "You got to check the frame to make sure that the frame's not rotted.
Yeah.
And you got to check the tongue, and you got to check, you know, the suspension."
Yeah.
He's like, "Well, can't you just give me a sticker?" I'm like, "Well, I could, but I gotta, like, you know, you gotta give me the registration." "Oh, I don't know where it is right now." "All right, Pop."
Yeah, we don't pull it. Yeah, we don't pull out. Just kidding. We don't pull the camper out enough to. We don't pull the camper out enough to worry about an inspection. Honestly, we pulled it out once last year.
Well, yeah, you took it up to your brother's, right? Batavia area?
No, we took it down by Pennsylvania.
That's right. Yeah. My bad. Yeah.
Then this year, I think we're only pulling it out twice. So it's really not worth going through the hassle of getting it inspected.
Yeah. I mean, even so, I think the only time you really should, like, you really kind of have to worry about it is when you're going across state line.
Yeah.
And even then, it's not going across, it's coming back.
Yeah.
That they might give you a hard time about it.
Yeah.
So. But.
I don't know.
I don't either.
I agree with Pop. All the lights work. Tires are good.
Yeah, that's what he used to say, yeah. "You better not get my father drunk." "Riley, I'm on my second. Knock it off."
Oh, what? You don't want him to sleep in your bed?
Don't be a Debbie Downer.
He was just coming to say goodnight that night.
I don't know what I was doing. Not even gonna lie. That was a night. Let me tell you. I remember going to sleep and I woke up and I was like, "Wait, I fell asleep with my CPAP machine on, didn't I?" I was like, "Yeah, you did." "So why is it off?" She's like, "You don't remember going to the bathroom and going to the Riley's room?" "No, I do not." "What happened?" I said, "I didn't hurt him, right?" Like, that was immediately my initial instinct. I was like, "Please tell me I didn't hurt him." Because she's like, "Oh yeah, he just went in and fell in his bed." I'm like, "Please tell me I didn't kill him. Like, tell me I didn't break his leg, his ankle, his foot, something." Because, you know, Riley's smaller than me a lot. And, yeah. So, fun night, but not a fun morning.
Yeah. The morning after usually sucks.
It does. I'm pretty sure I still went to jerk. Yep. Done. Thanks. All right.
Who jerked?
I'm
confused. So, I see we have 9 people. I see quite a few of you that are commenting. Who else is in that hasn't commented? Let us know.
Well, let's see. We got Shy, Ray, the boys, myself, my sister. So there's 3 unaccounted for. I don't know.
Don't be shy.
Yeah, no, Shy's already...
Oh, funny story.
Oh, boy, here we go.
So last night... Sorry, guys, trying to make a drink here. At this karaoke DJ event that I did at the bar, this girl came up. She's like, "Oh, I want to put in for a song." And I'm like, "All right, just put it down, put your name, and I'll call you up when you're ready. Or when I'm ready." She's she goes, "Oh, it's Cheyenne," and I'm like, "How do you
No, it's
spell
not.
it?" Well, I had to ask her how to spell it, and then her and Shy started talking because they had the same name.
Oh, of course.
And like the end of the night, we're wrapping up, and like usual, I have music playing Bluetooth off my phone.
Yeah.
While I pick up everything else that I don't need at the time. The guy comes up and he goes, "Can we do karaoke one more song?" And I'm like, my mics are packed up. And the Cheyenne, I don't know if it's fiance, wife, or girlfriend, she picks up the chorus. She goes, "Can't you see this, dummy? They're already packed up. Go home."
We should talk about Mario Kart Rainbow Road. I don't know what there is to talk about with that there, Munchkin. That's funny. So, alright, the last thing that I got, I mean, I got more stuff too, but the last thing I have written down that from the past couple weeks was, so, you said that the last podcast, so your biggest time suck, app-wise, and I did say time suck, okay, let me just, enunciate a little bit more, was CapCut. Mine's TikTok most of the time. So, I got sucked into TikTok here a few times. And one of the things that I've seen a lot, and it's kind of like a weird TikTok trend. It's how many people do you, like, they always put, like, who's in your life that you could ask for help with no questions asked, and they would just immediately be like, say less, I'm on it, let's go. So, like, who could you call last minute, like, I don't want to put anything out there, but, you need somebody because something happened, and without a shadow of doubt, they're there, no questions asked, nothing, like, you need to hide something. Because this is YouTube, and I'm pretty sure that would get monetized pretty quickly. So,
to be honest, it would be you, hands down.
You gotta have other people too, though.
Tito.
Tito?
You and Tito.
All right.
Everyone else asks too much questions.
That's too many questions.
It's a no need basis. Like, you don't need to know.
Yeah. So you feel like that's it? Just me and okay. All right. Riley, I think Dee Dee would definitely I think he would be down. He's got a lot of land too, so I'm pretty sure he would be more than capable to help you out. I thought that was an interesting question that they brought up though, because it really makes you think. Like, I know that there's a movie that's from where the guy walks in and he goes, I need you to come with me. I need you to not ask questions. I need you to help me with something, and I need you to never talk about this again. And the guy looks at him and says, okay. And he's like, never talk about this again. He's like, never talk about what again? Thank you. And they leave. And I'm like, in my life, I know, aside from my wife and my kids, and obviously probably my father, I think the first people that come to mind are you, Jeremy, and Brett. And that's basically my entire friend group, too. So, there's also that. It's like, yeah, these are the only people I talk to most of the time anyways. So.
See, the issue... Chris will help with anything. But he asks too many questions.
Right.
I think that's really like all of my. I mean, I have acquaintances, but
right, yeah, but
like friend wise, I think that's pretty much it that I would trust.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It'd be tough.
Yeah.
You and Tito would be my two that I would trust, 100%.
Yeah, and that's why I said like you and Jeremy and Brett, just because. Hold on, I'm gonna see.
Bless you. Rayanne said Jake.
Excuse me.
Jake and Shy, Jen, sister, and Amy.
I don't know how much help Amy would be. So.
Oh,
So we
boy.
talked about this morning real quick when we were on our way to the dump. So last night was Tai Tai's birthday dinner,
Yep.
and she parked just around the corner from the restaurant. And of course, Tai Tai is what, like honestly, 102 pounds soaking wet.
Yeah.
Like she is nothing, and she's got she always talks to me about the stabby thing she's got. She's like, I'll put it in somebody's neck or their eyeball, and I'm like, yeah, okay, like. As much as I don't want to discourage you from having that, like, let's be honest, if somebody runs up and grabs you by both your arms, like, it's not gonna, like, it's too late.
Yep.
So, anyways, me and Ray were talking about it. I just walked her. I didn't even walk her up to her car. I just walked her like a car length away, and I just stood there while she got in the car, just to make sure,
Yeah.
Because, again, like we were talking about, like she's, a toothpick. And if somebody really wanted to just run up and throw them under her arm, like it's over.
Oh yeah.
So at least with me, they're gonna look at her and be like, it's not worth it. Like I might not be able to run after you, but if I can get in between her and you, like you're probably not gonna walk out of there scotch free. Like just being 100, but. We were talking about Amy too. I'm like, these are two people because you have, you've got Shy. Jen was parked right across the street from us, so I wasn't worried about her.
Yeah.
But I'm like, out of everybody that was there, like I'd worry about all of them, but because Amy was walking with Ray and the boys to the car, and then Jen walked with them and just had to cross the street. Tai Tai was the only one that was out of sight, so it was like I have to walk her at least around the corner.
Yeah.
And then we were talking about the two people in our friend groups right now that are single that we would worry about. It's like, those are the two that we would worry about most.
Yeah.
Because Amy is 100 pounds soaking wet as well. Like, literally, you could just fold her up and put her in her pocket.
Yeah.
So, it was just funny that we were talking about that this morning. Listen, I needed... You can't say that, sweetheart.
So I think she was talking about like.
Yeah, I know she can't say what she said though. I can't repeat that.
I tried to come up with something, but I don't have nothing.
Oh, I understand what you're saying, love, but we can't repeat that. So.
But yeah, definitely. Parker's was good last night.
It was. The food was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Like we came back through last night at. I don't know, 1:45, 20 after 1, downtown Auburn. And it was dead. Like, all the bars were shut down already, and I'm like, this is weird.
Well, I also think that, because it snowed last night, I think that might have been part of it, where people were kind of scared.
Yeah.
Not really scared, but, didn't want to drive through it, so.
Yeah. Because I was like, usually you go through downtown all the way up till 2:30, this place is packed.
Oh, yeah.
It was dead, and I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah. Those kids, though.
So
I don't know what he's talking about, but yeah.
Speaking of buried treasure, OBX season 4.
No.
I can't wait for that to come out.
Dude, oh my god, okay.
I keep seeing, it irritates me though, because I keep seeing so many things. Oh, it's coming
Right.
out. Oh, it's coming out. And nothing. But I am pretty pumped about that.
Yeah.
I think you're pulling up what I had in mind.
Go ahead.
Now I can't even think of his name. Got arrested.
I was just about to pull it up. He's the guy who plays Topper.
Yeah, Topper.
His real name is Austin North, and he plays Topper on the Outer Banks series.
Yep.
And he was in Vegas. They don't know, like, they assume that he was there for Super Bowl. And he was arrested Tuesday for attacking a nurse. And they didn't release the reason why he was at the ER, but they did release the fact that he attacked a nurse after she tried to give him an IV or something of that nature. So, It is. It was just, yeah.
So, I don't know. I love that show. As you guys know, a few years ago when we went to Florida, 2 years ago I think it is now.
Yeah.
We drove down to DJ Ed's wedding. I'll never drive to Florida again. But whew, I thought Outer Banks was bad.
That's not that bad.
No, that's a drive.
Yeah, Florida's an endurance endurance drive.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Yeah.
But the way back, we stopped in Charlotte, North Carolina, where most of the Outer Banks is filmed.
Right.
We got to see different sites that they filmed at.
Yeah.
We went to Ward Cameron's house.
Yeah.
Which is a big wedding venue.
Oh, yeah.
Life. And they had something going on that day where you couldn't even get close.
You said you drove around the block from it, though, right?
Yeah, you could get to the front, the fence where the kids jump.
Yeah.
Over and hide behind. You can actually walk up to the fence.
Oh, okay.
The gate for the driveway was open because there was stuff going in and out, but they had trespassing signs.
Ah.
And they had people watching it. So they had either a big wedding or something going on.
Yeah.
And it was just cool to see, his actual, well, not his actual house, but the house in the show.
Right.
And some of the stores, because they make the stores seem like they're in, that one fancy store they go to, Sarah and John B, when they go to, they jump on the ship and go over the...
Yeah.
Where'd
So
they go?
it's supposed to be somewhere near Charlotte, though, because isn't that part of the show? They're members of UNC or something like that.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But we didn't go in that store, but we seen the store.
Cool.
I was like, that's too fancy for me to go in because it's an actual fancy store. Well, I was just like, huh, that's pretty cool to actually see. We didn't get to see everything, but we've seen a few things, and I'm like, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's always cool to see where they film certain shows, but and how they make it look like the area that they're trying to portray on them too. So
yeah, and it's crazy because the way they do such a good job editing.
Oh yeah,
the way they make it seem in the movie is it takes you seconds to get from Ward Cameron's house to the next spot and to the next spot.
Yeah.
In reality, just to go from Ward Cameron's house to one of the other sites was a half hour, 45-minute drive.
Right. Yeah.
But they edit it so good, it just seems like it's.
Oh yeah, and because Charlotte isn't near the Outer Banks. I mean, it's at least a good 2 to 3 hour drive.
Yeah.
So for them to say, "Oh yeah, we're in the same school district," there's no way in hell.
No.
And the part that they're saying that the part that they're saying that that the Pogues live, where that area is actually part of South Carolina, closer to Charleston.
Yeah.
So, but it's still, that's the the joys of Hollywood,
Yeah.
So.
But I wish we could have went to the church and seen that. And I wish we could have seen John B's house and stuff.
That's probably not so I don't know if I think we might have talked about this, but
might have.
Do you remember Amityville Horror?
Yep.
So the house was actually in New York. It was in Long Island somewhere, and the street was called Amityville, and the actual house was it was actually on the original movie, and I think that if you watch it nowadays, they had to edit it, but the house was bought and sold 3 or 4 times, and the family that lived in it since 2001, when the revival movie came out, people wanted to go and see that house again.
Yeah.
So they petitioned to the county to rename either the house, the street, or the town that they lived in, or renumber all the houses.
Right.
So they asked everybody in the local area if they would adhere to a renumbering, and there were a bunch of people that said no. So they just changed the name of the street because that was something they could do that nobody could argue against.
Right.
Because it happens all over the place. Like, here's a good trivia question. Do you know what the most common street name in the United States is?
No.
No?
Well, my guess would be Genesee Street.
Okay. No, in the entire United States.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Okay. A lot of people's answers are normally like First Street. Because there's...
True.
But the actual answer is Second Street. Because First Street normally, after a while, would get renamed to somebody of local historical value. You know, like Washington Street or Lincoln Street or, like in Buffalo, Allen Drive, something like that. So, excuse me. So, that is something that towns do a lot. They change the name of streets for certain, historical reasons or anything like that. So the Amityville house was... It's still there. It's still the same house, and people who have been there before know exactly where it is. But if you were to go and try and find it now, you'll never be able to find it if you don't already have like prior knowledge. So, so people who own like houses like that and they give them to movies, you'll never know where they are.
Yeah. See, I did. I still kick myself in the ass for this one. The last time we went to Philadelphia for the prison.
Oh, yeah.
They were in the process of filming Creed.
Oh, at the prison?
Well, not at the prison, but in Philly.
Oh, okay.
And we used to walk everywhere. So we were walking down the street and they were filming this episode or this part on the street, and we watched for a little bit.
Yeah.
Didn't recognize anyone, but we watched, and then we went to the Rocky Steps.
Yeah.
You're gonna get nowhere near it.
Really?
And they were filming part of Creed.
Oh, that's
they
why.
Had Rocky and Michael B. Jordan there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, probably, we just said whatever and kept going. I'm like, if I knew who was there, I definitely would have hung out.
Right.
That would have been pretty cool to see.
Yeah. Me and Ray went there with an old friend of mine a long time ago. And we saw the Rocky statue. It's not on top by the art museum. It's down at the bottom of the stairs. But, we walked the stairs. We got to the top. We checked it out. It's really a beautiful area.
It is. But I absolutely love the view from the top.
Yeah, it's
looking into the city.
It's really cool. But yeah, I agree, love. I'm down with that. She said we should have a movie night and binge OBX.
Absolutely, I've been wanting to watch it.
But Jake will fall asleep by episode 5, and we'll just have to rewatch it.
Episode 4, I'm done. Game over.
So we'll have to make it like a day marathon.
Yeah.
Order pizzas for every meal, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
There we go.
Just have a day of it.
I'm down. Let's do this.
I'm in. We got to do it before the weather gets better, though.
We do.
Because once the weather's nice,
We kind of brought this up at dinner last night. I feel like... So we're running on like 3 hours of sleep. So I feel like today is Sunday. I feel like Friday was like forever ago.
Okay.
It's just last night. But anyway, last night we kind of talked about this. So we did our bowling league every Tuesday night. And it was fun. Hanging out, seeing everybody once a week.
Yeah.
And then now this season we didn't do the bowling league because we didn't feel up to doing it and whatever. There's other reasons, but
yeah,
we talked about it last night and I kind of miss bowling. Just going out and hanging out and seeing everybody once a week. Yeah,
I do too. We talked about it we talked about doing a dinner on Tuesday nights or something like that and just going and hanging out for a night, but. I mean, life comes at you. We don't falter anybody. We're no better than anybody else is about it. So,
Yeah, it's tough. Everyone has so much going on.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know what you want me to read about Riley's, but the dog thing, because you guys know my answer. I don't know what Jake's is. Jake's
favorite dog, favorite type of dog, favorite type of dog. Definitely not an ankle biter. I can't stand ankle biters. Although we have one, I can't stand them. We have two, because the other one, no, he's not an ankle biter.
He's not an ankle biter.
He licks you to death.
Yeah.
But, honestly, it'd probably be what Henny is, a King Corso.
There you go.
I can't remember what he's mixed with, but a regular King Corso or German Shepherd.
There you go. Good dogs. So.
But he, the other one just licks you to death.
Oh, yeah.
He's a big baby. He jumps, gets all excited, and then once you see him for 5 minutes, he's like, oh, okay, cool. You're here.
Right? You're here, I'm here, we're good.
Yep.
So. I don't know.
Oh, boy. So, any movies coming out that you're interested in?
No, not really.
No?
Not really a movie goer, you know?
Yeah.
But I think that this is a time of year where movies kind of falter, especially after that big Hollywood strike.
Yeah.
So I feel like there's going to be a little bit of a lag in some good movies. I wouldn't mind going to see Deadpool 3 when that one comes out, but other than that,
I'm sure we'll go see it.
Yeah.
Shy's big into Deadpool. So
oh yeah,
I'm sure we'll be there.
She was all giddy when they showed the commercial for it.
So speaking of commercials, what was your favorite commercial that night?
None of them. They were all dumb.
Yeah, I agree. They didn't really have any good ones, and they repeated a lot of them.
Yeah, they dropped the ball on that.
Hello?
Well, I don't know what she yelled about.
I don't know. Someone's yelling. Cheyenne's yelling about something.
Yeah.
That's typical. She'll probably yell at us when she hears this part too.
Right, yeah.
You guys are in a slight delay of like 5 to 10 seconds or so.
Something like that, yeah.
So we talk and then you guys hear it a few seconds later. But
yeah.
So I don't know. I don't really have any movies that I'm like set on going to see or wanting to see right now.
Yeah, I don't know. I just the price of a movie. That's the other thing that kind of throws me for a loop. Is that the price of a movie ticket, and it's not just me and Ray that go. It's normally the four of us. So it's $80 for movie tickets, and then you got popcorn and drinks, and you end up walking out of there with a $200 bill. It's like hell no.
Yep, I'll wait 2 months for it to come out, and I'll rent it or stream it.
Exactly. Yeah, I'll rent it. I'll stream it for $20, and
Yeah.
I might only have it for a day, but at least then, it's
Yep.
better. It's an eighth of a price. So
Yep. So I was set on going. You probably remember this. It wasn't that long ago. I was set on going to see a 3D or 4K. Whatever it was, movie, where like the seats and everything move.
Right. What movie was that? Wasn't that Creed 3?
No, it was The Beekeeper.
I think. Yeah. With Jason Statham. Jason Statham, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was set on going to like the 4D, 4X, whatever they call it, to where the seats move and all that.
Right.
Just to experience it. But
yeah.
Tickets are like 20-some a person.
Yeah,
I'm like, I'd like to experience it, but I don't know. Like you said, by buy the tickets and then the popcorn and the drinks, and it's crazy.
Yeah, it's kind of out of this world.
Yeah.
Can't really. Yeah.
Like I can just sit in my chair and like rock back and forth, and it moves.
Right.
And I can just do that myself.
Or you just get a really good sound system, for the TV, and you set the sound bar and subwoofer right next to you.
So what we'll do is we'll hook up the DJ speakers.
There you go.
Right, like against the chair.
There you
set
go.
The bass really high.
Yep. I'm down with that. I can help out with that. We can figure it out.
So speaking of movies, I got that giant blow up screen for camp.
You do? Oh, you got a blow up one now?
I do. It's
no shit.
10 feet wide.
Yeah.
By 12 or 14 feet tall.
Oh shit.
Literally, you plug it in, and it takes 5 to 7 minutes to inflate, and you just stake it down.
No shit.
I was like, that's so fucking easy. I'll run an extension cord all day for that.
Right? That's awesome.
So we struggle every year.
I don't know, man. This past year, we had a pretty good time with it. I don't remember what movies we watched, but it was pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know what they were, but they were something. They were movies.
They were. They were movies.
A little bit of,
I know one of them was Nightmare Before Christmas, I believe.
Yep.
I think. I don't even remember. Nobody in chat's going to remind us either, so.
No.
But. So what else you got, Jakey?
So.
The Thedjandmechanic at hotmail.com.
You get it. Code name.
Code name. Thedjandmechanic at hotmail.com.
Thedjandmechanic at hotmail.com.
Code name. Thedjandmechanic at hotmail.com.
You get it.
Fruitcake.
So, we...
Oh.
I forgot where it's going. Oh,
Well,
so we have been...
Diligent?
Yeah. No. We've been doing this since July.
We have.
We're going on a 1-year mark in a few months. Well,
Yes.
it's more than a few, but we're getting close to that 1 year already.
Yeah, we're about 5 months out, yeah.
That's crazy. We're going to have to do something for the 1 year.
I don't know about that.
Maybe.
I don't know. I mean, we only got 9 people viewing, so we obviously can't do a big live.
Yeah, I know.
Either that or we just do, I don't know. Or we do it on a Friday. I don't know. What day seems to be best for everybody? You know, comment, reply, you know, do anything, send us an email. What days are best for everybody to do a live? I mean, we're doing it on a Saturday at 8 o'clock. Excuse me, that one came out of nowhere. It was a sneak attack. If everybody thinks it would be easier to do it on a Friday or more, you know. Although it would suck for you on a Friday now because you can't do them on Fridays.
True.
Oh, man. So I guess
Unless we do a little earlier, but then it's hard for everyone.
I don't know. I guess we're boned. I don't know.
So...
Oh, send us your information, guys. Let us know.
Input's always good.
Yeah. And let us know how you're viewing this now. Are you guys watching it? Are you guys listening to it? What stations? What apps are you guys watching on? Are you guys rewatching this on YouTube? Because this will be played over again, obviously. It will be on our YouTube channel at the Thedjandmechanic.
Yeah. You can come see us.
Yeah. And then we got all the other stuff. We're on what? iHeart, and I always forget iHeart,
Spotify, Amazon.
I almost thought, well, yeah, we couldn't do iOS because that was baloney.
Yeah.
But YouTube.
Monday.
Well, I'm not doing this on a Monday. Get out of here, kid.
Yeah, I don't know about Monday.
I don't know about Monday.
I don't know about during the week.
Nah, it's got to be a weekend.
Yeah. Friday night.
Friday night to a Sunday.
Early evening-ish.
Sundays, yeah. Like an afternoon to like 5 or 6. But
so last week at work, I gotta bring this up because that's freaking hilarious.
Oh boy.
I was gone Monday to go up north to deliver stuff.
Oh right, yeah, you went to Governor.
Yep, I was gone for 7 hours throughout the whole day.
Nice.
7 out of the 9 hours I was driving, delivering stuff, waiting to figure out where I was going next.
Right.
So I get back and I'm like, before I left, I'm like, all right, guys, start buffing and waxing the camper.
Yeah.
Because Dan wants it done this week.
Yeah.
So I get back and they did, and I'm like, oh, so who did it? And Richard's like, oh, I did. And I'm like, okay, Norman didn't help you? He's like, no, Norman didn't help do anything. And I'm like, oh, of course he didn't. So there's another part to this too after this story. But so I'm like, oh, okay. Well, he's like, yeah, he told me he's afraid to do it because he don't want to damage the camper. He don't want to polish or buff through it and whatever. And I'm like, literally, it's not that hard if you keep moving and have enough cream.
Hello. Okay.
So if you have enough buffing cream.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Cutting cream, whatever you call it.
This is why we can't hang out together.
So if you put I can't even say if you put enough white stuff on it, because that don't sound right either. So if you put enough stuff on the pad and on there, and make sure it's wet. Shit.
Oh,
that story's gone bad.
This is the best part of this so far. Oh, God. So you gotta have enough wet and creaminess on there.
Yeah.
All right then.
And then it gets better.
I don't know how much better it can get.
As it's creamy and wet, you just keep it on low speed. You don't want to go too fast.
So low and slow. Okay.
So,
Oh,
anyway.
okay. Reel it in. All right.
So, that story. Wow, that story went south real quick. Unexpectedly south.
Oh, I don't know. I think that might have been premeditated. Maybe not, but that's what I'm gonna say.
Oh,
Okay. All right. Yeah. How the
so,
hell? Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even
How
know
about
how
those dolphins, huh? Holy Jesus.
They're pretty moist in the ocean.
Okay.
Oh, gosh. So,
All right. So the Thedjandmechanic at hotmail.com.
Yeah.
That's where you can send all of your hate mail. Because
Yeah, don't look at it. Just
what?
drink it.
What?
don't look at it, just drink it. It's cold.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just drink it.
We just got
Smell.
free alcohol delivery.
That's different.
I mean, it's still pucker.
Melon. Different.
Yeah.
I mean, back up. It might take
A little bit. Yeah.
No, I mean, if we can keep it, we're gonna keep it.
We're gonna keep it.
Yeah.
I got it for you.
Okay, we're gonna keep it. Don't
We're
worry.
gonna keep it.
Okay, bye.
Okay,
Bye.
So, yeah.
I already said the email, so I don't know where to go from there.
So, anyways, back to the work story here before it went very dirty. I forgot where I was even going.
You were talking about buffing.
Oh, yeah.
At least I hope that's what you were talking about.
Who's polishing? Who's
Whoa. Okay. All right. Hold on. Honey, come get me. This is going south fast.
He likes it. Don't worry.
Oh, okay, a little bit. Oh, God.
So yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, well, whatever. I get it. 'Cause it's Dan's, it's the boss's camper.
Yeah.
So, yes, one of the days we were out there, and I'm out there buffing, and Rich is behind me wiping. So that way, we can move a little quicker.
Yeah.
Let's go south. I'm ready. I'm down to go south.
Oh, please.
Let's go. So, Norm comes out and he's like looking at the camper, like checking every little thing. So I'm like, I had the speaker out there.
Oh.
And I'm like, all right, I got you. So I started playing Inspector Gadget theme song. And he's like, who played that? And I'm like,
It's your theme song.
I don't know. He's like, well, it's connected to your phone, ain't it? And I'm like, well, I mean, you're out here inspecting our work. I mean, and he's like, oh, you think you're funny? And I'm like, no, I'm hilarious.
I'm hilarious.
Okay?
Yes, you're hilarious. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean it's not funny.
Right? So, yeah, every time we'd walk out, I'd play it. He stopped coming out to the new shop after a while, which was great. It was peaceful. And then I blare my music, my EDM music.
Oh, yeah?
So he hates it.
Timmy Trumpets?
Yeah.
Nice.
He hates it, so if I blare it, he won't come around.
There you go.
So I do that a lot now, too.
Nice.
But the week Aaron was on vacation, because Aaron's our shop manager, and I'm basically the assistant. And then when he's not there, I take over.
Yeah.
So Aaron's on vacation, and I'm in charge, and I'm like, all right. Norman likes to stay in at his box and do absolutely nothing but watch videos on his phone.
Right.
I'm going to keep him busy all fucking week doing the stupidest shit ever.
There you go.
He went to Dan crying. He's
No.
like, why do you leave him in charge? I can't stand when Jake's in charge. He's like, don't go back and tell him, but I can't stand when he's in charge because he makes me do the stupidest stuff. Like, I write a whole list out of stuff for him to do.
So it worked, homie.
Dan came up, like, I always stay late a few minutes, talk to Dan about stuff.
Right.
He goes, just a heads up, Norman can't stand when you're in charge. And I'm like, huh, that's freaking hilarious. When am I in charge again? He's like, you can make a list for him anytime you want. I was like, I'll have a list every day.
Yeah.
I can't stand that guy. Laziest guy ever.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't help that it seems like he, it's ganking from the company too. So.
Yeah, that's the whole thing too. So.
Yeah. I ain't gonna talk about that. But,
Yeah. So we got this new.
I don't know about new. I've had that before.
See, I've never had this one.
That might have been. I don't know.
I've seen it before, but I've never tried it.
No.
Got a new shot.
It's
glass
definitely
here.
different.
It's different. It's good, but it's different. We're definitely gonna at least finish the bottle.
No.
Not tonight.
No.
Not tonight. But
No.
eventually, we're gonna finish this bottle.
Okay.
But yeah, so Aaron's back to work, so it's nice.
Nice.
I can kind of just do whatever,
Yeah.
as long as we keep the other guys busy. That's all
Yeah.
Dan cares about.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know. Luckily, I don't have to deal with a lot of that stuff like you do. I'm just one guy in his shop. I got to deal with a lot of micromanaging, but that's not very much different than what you got to deal with.
No.
But
See, I don't know. I would rather almost be alone in the shop, but then I feel like I'd get bored too quick.
yeah,
Because I got no one to mess with, no one to talk to. I mean, I talk to myself, but
right.
no one to talk to. But then again, it's nice because you don't have no one to talk to, no one to worry about.
Right.
Just do your shit and go home.
Right, yeah. So, but, yeah. I don't know, man.
Wow.
Damn, almost 2 hours. What do you think?
Is it really?
Yeah, hour 51 it says. Top left. It says live.
Oh, wow.
Ah, there it is.
Hello?
Oh.
So he's coming in Syracuse again at Bassmaster. I don't think I would pay to see him again.
I don't know. He did a decent show, but like
He
we
did.
talked about, I feel like the opener did a little better than he did. Just because he had, so many wardrobe changes, and, he's got to do the character thing, and like we talked about, he's more of like a guy that you can go and watch. Like, he's a YouTube guy.
Yeah.
Because oh my God. Fuck. He's the one that you want to see the reactions from people, He's, you get the reactions from people, and that's what's funny. So he could do it for, like the one at the mall, where he got kicked out of the mall.
Yeah.
They said he was there for 4 hours.
Yeah.
Before they finally kicked him out of the mall. It wasn't like a half an hour thing. But that's what's funny is that, it took him that long to get the reactions out of people that he wanted.
Yeah.
And, that's where he's the funniest.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, he was good live, but like you said, the...
Oh, hi,
Holy
Stammy.
Shit, look who showed up.
Yeah, she's
late
only...
to the party.
Yeah, she's only 2 hours late, but that's okay.
Must be
We're
that-
about to wrap it up, too, so,
It must be the Michigan time.
Ooh.
She's stuck on that pop. Oh, boy. My face still hurts from laughing so hard.
About what?
Being moist.
All right.
That conversation turned really
It did.
quick.
It really did.
And everything I
So-
said just went with it way too well.
It definitely did. So what's I don't know. What do you think, Jakey? Let's I guess we'll wrap this up a little bit. But what's What do you think about the lives? I mean, we got a few. It's mostly family. But what do you think? You want to keep doing these, or you want to just go back to audio form only?
See, I like the lives. Just
too.
I like them because we can interact with people.
Right.
Or during the during a recorded one, we can't really interact that well.
Right.
Unless like the person's here with us.
Yeah.
I like doing them.
Okay.
I think eventually, as we go along, hopefully we get a bigger audience for it.
Sure.
But definitely, they're recorded on iHearts and all that are definitely
Oh yeah.
a hit right now.
Ooh,
But
Sammy,
we're
you're
not-
still working on elections? Like, weren't those supposed to be done like 6 months ago, Kev?
That was like so last year.
I know, right? God, what's taking you so long?
Sheesh.
Is that hard to count or
That
something?
Michigan time must be really behind.
I'm telling you, it's all that pop.
The pop messes with your brain.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
But yeah, I think it's just
Yeah, we're funny. Yeah, I get it. I just, I don't know. I mean, I just went back and looked. It didn't look like we got a lot of viewers from it, but I'm down to do this as long as you are.
we'll try it again, maybe a couple more times and see.
Yeah. So,
Election is on the
all right, let's see. Let's pull up a calendar.
27. There's 27 days in this month.
Yeah, there's 29.
Oh, it's 29.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
All right, so let's see. So if we go by, that would be the audio one is sometime the beginning of March. So that would put this weekend-ish. St. Patrick's. Oh, no. Do we want to go the weekend of St. Patrick's Day?
So,
Or do we wait a week?
I say this might not be a good idea. Makes Ben and I miss everyone real bad.
Oh, stop it.
Yeah.
Don't come in here. Listen, don't come in here and get all sappy and sloppy and all that bejandal stuff. All
Listen,
right?
Us New Yorkers are on a different level, okay?
Yeah.
We're- I don't know what yet. But
I was about to say alcohol content, yes.
yeah, we're on. I'm only on my second, but
I am too.
I mean,
But if we're talking like THC levels, I mean, Ben's got everybody beat.
all day.
So, sorry, Ben. Didn't mean to call you out like that.
Love you,
I
Ben.
still love you, big sexy mans.
So this might be a bad idea,
Well,
but
so if the calendar plays out this way, our next episode will be the beginning of March. Our the beginning of March, probably the second or third, which would push us to St. Patrick's Day weekend for our next live. So do we try that, or do we go the weekend after?
so
Do we have plans for St. Patty's Day?
do you remember a long? I say a long time ago. It wasn't that long ago. Ben, I think it was when Ben was on. We were gonna go to Michigan and get drunk.
Oh,
He was gonna take us bar hopping that night.
he was, but that's that's not gonna.
No, that's not.
Wait,
gonna
do a
happen.
St. Patrick's Day, St. Patrick's Live, drink, drunk. Explain a little bit more. What's a drink, drunk?
Yeah,
Because
I'm lost.
I mean, our drinking and getting drunk is a lot different than you Michiganders. Like
Yeah, we go.
that
through,
could be a half an hour for you guys, and it's like 8 hours for us.
We go through tables here, okay?
Listen, we are professional drinkers. Not really, but we are trying. Oh, hey, maybe we set something up with Kayla then. Go to the bar.
yeah,
Oh.
maybe. Or
All right, we'll work on it. We got a month. We'll
so
work on
the
it.
weekend before the 9th.
Well, that's 2 weekends in a row then.
Oh yeah, true. Good point. I was gonna say we're going out on the 9th.
Oh, are we? Oh,
Yeah,
no.
we're going to the end zone.
Oh, shit, that is... Oh, we can't do it then either because it's your birthday.
Yeah, I don't care about that part.
No, I
But
do.
We're gonna be fucked up that night.
I don't know. Getting a hold of that guy, I've talked to Sim. He's quite... Anyways, yeah, he's... Yeah. He's not an asshole, but he's kind of one of those guys who's set in his ways. So I don't think we'd be able to get into that place and do anything there.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh.
Which is fine because we're gonna have so much alcohol probably by the end of the night.
Well, you guys will. Somebody's got to be somewhat responsible, and I'll take the bullet for that and let you shy. We should bring Tito though. Tito,
Tito is going.
Where is Tito?
Tito, where?
I mean,
I will.
Max. Who's Max?
Oh, you can hear the bird in the background.
Oh, is that?
So I will give him the benefit of the doubt. He has his kids tonight.
Okay.
Usually when he doesn't have his kids, he chimes in.
I gotcha.
When he can. He has his kids this weekend.
Gotcha.
So he's probably watching a movie or something with them.
All right. Well, at least he's got a valid excuse.
Otherwise, there ain't no excuse for that.
No.
He showed
That's
up. He showed up to the bar last night. I was surprised.
Oh, we were going to, but after dinner, man, we were tired.
Yeah.
Friday's an early morning for me too. You know,
Yeah.
Friday I wake up at like 5, so it's tough.
Yeah, I was setting up and I was like, not paying any attention to people around me.
Yeah.
And I was at her, was, hey, big sexy, and I'm like, who the fuck is it? And I look and it's Tito, and I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, I was like, oh, surprised. I thought you would have had your excuse book out waiting.
Right.
He texted me earlier. He's like, "Oh, what bar? What's the address? Blah blah blah." And I was like, "He ain't showing up.
Right.
He ain't coming." No, he surprised me. He had like 3 beers, then he hung out for a while, and then he left.
Nice. There you go.
I couldn't get him to sing, but
Of course.
I can't blame him. I wouldn't have sang either.
I would have. There's only one song I'm going to sing though.
Sexy and I know it.
Ooh. I'll sing LMFAO.
It's getting hot in here.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Take off all your clothes. No, I ain't singing that either.
So he is gonna go to the end zone with us.
Good.
I asked him last night. He said he had to check to make sure it wasn't a weekend with the kids, and he checked and he goes, "It's not."
Gotcha.
So he said, "I'm probably gonna ride with you," and I'm like, I don't know how I'm getting there or home yet, so we'll figure it out when it gets closer.
Yeah, we'll figure that out within the next few weeks. Like I said, you know, we got the Traverse, so we can fit everybody in it. It's not a big deal.
No. And I don't know who all Shy invited.
We'll figure it out.
But
We'll figure it all out.
I
It's
just,
no big deal.
want wings. Them wings are.
I know,
solid.
man. They're pretty bussin'.
They are.
But all right, what do you say we wrap this up? 2 hours long. You're gonna have a hell of a time trying to edit this.
Yeah.
Unless you just want to give me your computer, I'll go home and do it. But
No, I'll edit it out.
oh, we got other things too. We're gonna work on an intro.
Oh yeah, we are. We're gonna need some help with this.
Yeah, we're gonna need help from all of our fans here.
Major. Oh, okay.
lot of
We're gonna need a lot of help. Okay.
But yeah, we're gonna do some sort of a mashup style thing. But me and Jake are in the works on it. But keep an ear out. It'll be our new intro. Instead of we're just using the basic Spotify. They call them, what do they call them? Like scene something.
Yeah, something like that.
They call them like interlude. What the hell?
Oh,
You
sorry.
knocked over some grease.
I got some lube for you.
Oh,
Hang on.
Jesus. All right. That's it. I'm out.
Party's just getting started. What
Oh,
do you mean?
no.
Oh, it's so far down. I got 2 tubes of lube for you.
All right.
I wouldn't recommend using this for anything like that, but
Yeah.
that's gonna be a mess.
We're losing viewers by the minute, so I think 2 hours is too long for everybody anyways. But
yeah. So
we covered some pretty cool stuff, I think.
we did.
Hope everybody had a good time. I know Ray said she's on her way because she can barely keep her eyes open. So that's one of the reasons why we got to shut this down.
Yeah. And you got the late people coming in like Sam.
That's all right. We still love Sammy and Ben.
We do.
But thank you, Sammy. Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Sister. Thank you, boys. Thank you, Shy. Thank you, my love.
Definitely thank you to the mystery people that didn't.
If they didn't say anything. But
Yeah.
thank you all for stopping by, saying hello. And for those that didn't, thanks for coming and seeing us.
So we appreciate you all. And don't forget to send us an email, the Thedjandmechanic@hotmail.com.
Yeah.
Get a sticker. Fruitcake.
Fruitcake.
So on that note, DJ Jake's out. Peace.
Crazy Tech Corey, we love y'all. Peace.
Sweet.
All right.